Hey guys, it is Hillary. I am here in my studio in Los Angeles. It's Wednesday, so that means a little teacher space. And today I wanted to hit the Cadillac. So this one is one that for a long time I didn't enjoy, I didn't like. It was something that didn't feel right. And then the deeper I got into the work and the more understanding, I understood this so much better, where it was like, oh, I got it. And now I love it. So it's Monkey on the Cadillac. So this one is a lot of things all wrapped into one, and the concepts and the things you've kind of got to connect to are throughout the entire work, like everything is, right? And as one client says to me, everything is rolling like a ball, everything is rolling back. So here we have our ball. So this is our rolling back. This is our 100 reach in the legs and the jackknife and all of these things, and that spine stretch and horseback, and so much you can dive into, right? And also it just feels amazing. So I think one thing that tends to be forgotten with this is the arms. And it goes back to the press sit up here, the push through roll up, all of these things, the teaser even here, where you can really engage and feel the arms in that moment, not just one part of the body. So we're gonna take a look at it, and feel free if you have any comments on it, anything, DM me. But I'm on the grots and it's bottom loaded. And so if you think about it being bottom loaded, that's a lot of like this. So it's kind of like, you know, on your reformer, right? You're put between a foot bar and the shoulder rest, and you're being like this. And it's kind of the same thing here, like this. A lot of hand action today. So the setup for this is that you want your upper back off the mat. And once you get into that position, you'll stay there until we're done. So I'm gonna kind of turn it a little bit so that you can see. There we go. All right. So this is bottom loaded. Usually when I get people in this position, I have them in the position first, because I tend to whack my head all the time getting in here. So I'll make sure, just whack my back, but that's okay. All right. So you kind of want your shoulders off, and make sure my shirt isn't tucked there. And I'm gonna hold on to the bar first to place my feet, heels together, toes apart, or it can be parallel. I don't really care, it doesn't matter, right? So I'm already curled up in my ball. And what I wanna think about is I'm not just gonna push with my legs, I wanna push this bar away with my arms as well. So I'll take it kind of slow. You're gonna push the bar with the arms and the legs, trying to keep my body in there. Nice. Now I'm going to keep pushing with my arms as I pull into my ball, and at some point I'm going to start rolling back. And then I'm going to inhale, I'm going to push the arms and legs, push that bar away, and then I'm going to pull my knees in, and then at some point, again, I've got to roll back down. So it's just pushing, and I'm really pushing with those arms. And then I'm continuing to push with the arms as I roll back into that ball. You can also do this one-legged, right? So think of your one-leg stretch on the mat. This leg is reaching long. Again, I'm gonna push with the arms and the leg. And I'm gonna push, but I'm gonna keep pushing the leg that's on the mat as well. And then again, I'm gonna push with the arms as I do that one-leg stretch, pulling back in. And eventually I've got to roll back down. So it's pretty cool, right? You've got, whacked my back again. You've got something here that, why would you give it to the client? What's kind of the connection? Why would this be thrown into their session that day? And a lot of times it has to do with so many things. And when I did the Pilates challenge over the summer, it kind of showed how each teacher has a different eye and a different way of thinking for their client in terms of where they should go for whatever issue or pattern they're seeing that day. And so for this one, if you think about it, it could be that arm back connection. It could be the whole, reach of those legs from the center and creating that connection with the legs. Even in things like teaser, I have a client that struggles with teaser, and it's really because of that reach of her legs, right? So it's things that you can kind of use different bits and pieces, which is so great about the work, to do. And the thing that changed me for this one was the push of those arms. Because if you just think of your legs pushing that bar away, kind of like the arm springs on your back here with the pulling and the circles, if you just think of your arms, it's like, oh my gosh. Same with the legs. If just the legs are working, it feels very compressive. But it goes all the way back to, it's everything. Everything is full body. It's not just one part we're working in Pilates, and that's what's so awesome and amazing about it, is that each exercise, everything is working. So anyway, that was the one today. And now I feel really nice and tall. Monkey. So if you have any requests, anything you want to see and dive into, let me know. And I also have my little group mentorship program that I started this end of this summer. We kind of do the same thing, kind of get deep and go through. So feel free to check that out on my website. But have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye.